I would have to say one of the easiest things to do when it comes to computers is building them. I've built around 50 different computers in the last 5 years of my life, and it's something that you cannot forget. I started off with my first computer when I was around the age of 16 and just gotten my first job, and it is a skill that has always been rewarding. Today I'm going to tell you about how easy it is, who are the people that tend to do this, and why people think it's so difficult to do. And to start off, who in their right mind would want to figure this out? Well, one of the main uses of custom-built computers are those that have lots of computing to do, like scientists or an engineer, for those that like to play video games on their computer. I'm in the category of gamers that like to spend my downtime on my computer playing games with my friends or while doing homework. I have been gaming since I was about the age of 10 and grown up watching people play different games on YouTube and I always wanted to try the game for myself. Unfortunately, I got to the point that my cheap old laptop was not able to play these games. So I went and got a job and started to plan out how to make my own computer. This is how I got into the world of computer building. And I will admit it's a very large world when you first get started and has lots of confusing words. If you get into it just a little bit, though, you start to realize that all the craziness that was is now really simple to understand. When you finally get done with your first computer, you're able to use it and get a sense of accomplishment. That if you did not do this, then that computer would have never existed. When you meet another person that also builds computers, you're almost able to put your creation on display and show that you have what it takes to do what they did also. I did not only did I just get the ability to talk to new people, I'm also able to apply my new skills into everyday life. I've had my personal computer for about 3 years now and have not changed it at all. But in those 3 years, I still have made about 20 different computers, though. I've done this with the fact I am able to help my friends, or I'm able to buy broken computers, fix them up, and resell them. These are the things that people don't realize. You're able to apply computer building in way more than just playing games or checking Facebook. This leads me to my final point. That is why people think you need to have many different degrees or be a tech whiz to know how to build your own computer. It is actually about as easy as cooking in many ways. You do simple tasks in an order that lead to an end result. When you actually build your computer, all it is buying or getting the components and plugging them all together like Legos. The people that make the computers all agreed on set standards that make it so that if you're building your computer and have to try really hard to put something in, you're doing it wrong. There are lots of different guys on the internet that are able to walk you through the steps. And it only took me about an hour of videos and tutorials before I was able to make my first computer. Since I've been building computers, I'm able to go from all the parts in the shipping box to a complete computer in less than an hour. Hopefully I was able to show that the world of computer building is very simple and not just something to save for the pros. Many different types of people from many different parts of the world are all connected by computers. It is not just something that was made in a sci-fi movie. It is something that my 10-year-old sister was able to do with very little help. Don't let the very old idea of building computers is something that you need an engineering degree for. Go out there and try to build your own if you have ever even thought about it. I know that I was a kid that wanted to build my own computer instead of paying thousands of dollars for the same thing from some big store. It is a skill that will make you sound smart, and I assure you enjoy the ride that is building a computer.